What's up, guys? Welcome to Life Knowledge. My name is Justin Alphabet. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. Today we're going to be talking about post-breakup glow-up. Okay, guys, so I know a lot of you guys have heard, after a breakup, the guy and the girl go their separate ways, right? And both the guy and the girl start to work on themselves. The guy starts to get fit. He starts to use that hurt and that pain to level up and get on a new level. And the girl, she gets her life back together, starts getting her money together, starts getting her fitness together. Guy starts getting his money together. Fitness, money, health, wealth, happiness, all comes back, right? But my question is this: why wasn't that there before? What happened in that relationship that made it so these two people didn't have the health, the wealth, the money, the relationship in the relationship, right? The happiness. Where was that in the relationship? And I'm going to explain to you guys what happens and why exactly that happens, and what you can do in your next relationship to make sure that you have health, that you have wealth, that you have money, that you have happiness in your next relationship. And this is how you're going to do it. So first off, there are three different types of relationships. There's a dependent relationship, there's a codependent relationship, and then there's an interdependent relationship. And we're going to start and talk about the dependent relationship first. In a dependent relationship, there is basically the dynamic of a parent and a child. A child is dependent on their parent. If your girlfriend is dependent on you and you have to treat her like a child, then that's a dependent relationship. If you pay all her bills, or vice versa, if the woman is paying all the bills, if it's a one-sided relationship, it's a dependent relationship. You have a dependent, you don't have a partner. And that's a no-go. You don't want those types of relationships. No wonder, both people after a breakup are trying to work on themselves. Usually one more than the other. The person who was the provider or the parent in that situation, in that relationship, is typically going to be the one who works more on themselves. The other person is typically ungrateful and goes and, does whatever, right? On the second level of relationships, we have codependent, where, in a sense, both people come into the relationship on an equal level, and they say, I'll give all of me to all of you if you give me all of you. And I want you to imagine 2 cups of water, right? If one person dumps all their cup of water into the other person, and the other person dumps all their water into the other person, then it should be equal, right? But the thing is that it doesn't work that way. For example, let's say one person has Gatorade in their cup, and the other person has, let's say, milk, right? The way that works is like, let's say the boy is the man is, or the masculine person is the Gatorade, and the feminine is the milk, right? The woman, the girl. The way the cup is specifically supposed to hold Gatorade for the man, right? And the cup specifically is supposed to hold milk for the woman. So for example, like if I want Gatorade in my cup and I have only milk in my cup, it's going to be some watered down Gatorade, right? Like there won't be any Gatorade, which is the sustenance, the substance that I love and that I need. And for the woman, she wants milk in her cup, right? Like she doesn't want Gatorade. Gatorade's too watered down for her. It's like a different, type. And the way that this can be explained a little bit is through positive and negative, right? Men and women are not equal. We are different, right? Women have different needs than men, and men have different needs than women. And so if you're trying to put something into the wrong container, you're trying to drink the wrong drink, then you're not going to get the same happiness, right? So the solution to this comes with the next level of relationships, which is an interdependent relationship, where You both come up with cups that are full, right? You both have your own juice, your own water, and you share a little bit with each other, but you keep your own to yourself. You don't pour your entire cup into each other. You're not pouring, both sides into each other like that, because that's not healthy. When you give all of yourself up, you're giving away your entire self, which means that you are left with nothing of yourself. That's why a codependent relationship is bad. When you have an interdependent relationship, you have everything of yourself and you're sharing it with the other person. It's not them taking all of you. And so you want to make sure that you don't give all yourself to the other person. You want to make sure you have enough of yourself and hold on and create boundaries, healthy relationship boundaries, so that you can keep the parts of yourself, you that are you. You can stay yourself, because that's why they fell in love with you, because you're a Gatorade guy, because you're a milk girl, right? Like if you're a Gatorade girl, they're not going to be so attracted to you. If you're a milk guy, they're not going to be attracted to you. Attraction works in positives and negatives. So if you think about it like magnets, there are two sides to a magnet. A woman is attracted to a man who has a positive charge, and a man is attracted to a woman who has a negative charge. When both are facing each other, so like if it's masculine coming at masculine, the attraction will force each other away. Masculine can't touch masculine. Masculine can't be attracted to masculine. Not entirely. And not forever. And so the same with feminine. If there's a feminine, it'll push, feminine versus feminine will push feminine and feminine away. But a positive and negative charge together will stick together. So you need, a positive man and a negative woman, or, a negative man and a negative or positive woman and a negative man. You need opposites. Opposites attract. They always have, they always will. And a good way to put this is like the Beauty and the Beast in Disney. Like it's the same story that has always happened over and over and over again. You have a man who's a beast. He's hard to tame. He's wild. He's angry. He's has all these, passionate, manly, physical traits and emotions. And there's a soft woman who comes forward, who tames that beast, and that's how every love story should be: a masculine man and a feminine woman. If you are having trouble in your relationship right now and you're a man, ask yourself, am I masculine enough for this woman? Am I being in my masculine frame? And if you're a woman, you should ask yourself, am I being feminine enough for this man? Am I in my feminine frame? Am I healed? Am I trusting? And as a man, am I a leader? Am I a protector? Am I a provider? And for a woman, like, am I healed? Am I submissive and kind and caring and sweet? And all these things. Like we know how the Beauty and the Beast are. The man is a beast and the woman is a beauty, and both come together in harmony. And so on that last level of interdependence, they both bring different things to the table. You don't want a woman who's a protector if you are a protector. So for example, like, I protect my woman, right? That's my job, that's my responsibility. But I don't expect her to try and fight my fights for me, because that would mean that she's a masculine personality. She does not fight my fights for me. I fight my fights. And obviously I'm not encouraging fighting. I'm just saying I fight my own battles. I fight alone or with my brothers, like with my brother. Like we are men. You don't ask a woman to fight for you. That's cowardice. And bravery is when you're scared to fight and you fight anyways, or whatever, right? Masculine energy is more aggressive and more abrasive and rough, and feminine energy is more soft and caring and kind and loving and sweet. And something I want to tell you guys about this also is, when a person has healed both their masculine and their feminine. So like, for example, a man who has explored both his feminine side and his masculine side and is able to use both is a healed man. A woman who has also explored her masculine and feminine sides is a healed woman. And that's what it takes to be on an interdependent level, is to be able to be healed and be in your, divine masculine or divine feminine, and bring together what you've discovered. And that's how you have an interdependent relationship. That's how you have a true glow up in a relationship. So think about your relationship right now. Maybe show your significant other this video so that they can understand a little bit of the dynamics behind relationships, and work on yourself. If you want to be more masculine, be more masculine. Do more masculine things. Go to the gym. Hang out with more men. Um, Shoot guns. Go fishing. Go hiking. Go be out in the woods. Hunt. Do manly things. Make money. Um, Advance yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, in any way you can, in a masculine way. Compete. Compete and be competitive. If you're a woman, be around other women, be more feminine, be more trusting, be more kind, be more open, be more loving, be more soft. Focus on nurturing, focus on, being unconditionally loving, those kind of things. And things will come together for you. If you're having trouble in love, find out what it is, and ask God too. Ask yourself, why is this happening to me? What am I doing wrong? And you might be surprised that you find an answer, and God can help you figure that out too. Be careful what you wish for, though, because it might not be the experience that you hope for. You might go through some hard times. You might go through some challenges. You might lose some people in your life. You might have some bad things and hard times that happen to you. But in the end, it'll be worth it. You'll go through those negative, challenges to get through to the other side, and come out on top. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment them below. Thank you for watching, and have the day you deserve. Let's level up.